The Eucharist for me is a gift. It's the gift of a friendship offered. The gift of having a part in the love and in the light and in the life of the Holy Trinity. Participating in the Eucharist means for me to welcome the invitation of Jesus to become his disciple, to become his beloved disciple. But it means also becoming more and more a sister to all of Jesus' brothers and sisters. The Eucharist is for me communion with God, but it builds also communion among us. It builds communion with all those whom I meet on my life's journey. The Eucharist makes us brothers and sisters. I have lived in England now for about 4 years, but I am not British, so I'm a foreigner. And in the last 40 or so years of my life, I have always lived in countries which were not my home country, so I was always a foreigner. But always I made this very deep experience that wherever I entered a church or where I joined a group of Christians to worship together, to share together, especially to share the Eucharist together, there I was no foreigner. Nobody of us was a foreigner. We were at home. We were in our home country. So the church is my home country wherever I live. It is there where I find the bread and the wine the Lord offers me and which I need to live. And this country is open to anybody who wants to join it, who is hungry for a deeper life, who wants to become a citizen of God's kingdom. And the Eucharist for me is a very deep and visible expression of this communion with God and among us. And it's for me a constant invitation to welcome each one as a brother or a sister. I remember very well one experience many years ago when I was a young sister. I spent a couple of months in England, in London, and I did some voluntary work. I went several times to the passage near the Westminster Cathedral, to help with the kitchen, to help with meal distribution. And I was there one morning early for breakfast, to help with breakfast, and then I had a break and I went to the cathedral nearby. There was a weekday morning service, the Eucharist, and at the moment of the peace, next to me there was an elderly man. We turned to each other, we looked at each other, we smiled at each other, and we wished us the peace of Christ. And after the Mass we went back. I went back to the passage in order to help with lunch. And I was there serving lunch, and suddenly I saw in the line of the people in front of me this man. I looked at him, he looked at me, we recognized each other, we smiled at each other, and it was a very deep experience for me, because suddenly I realized there was not on the one side those who needed help. Maybe he was a homeless person, and on the other side me, who helped. We were all brothers and sisters. We, both of us, had half an hour ago been a guest at the table of the Lord. We had received the body and blood of Christ, and we were both disciples of the same Lord. We were brothers and sisters. And this experience, I never forgot it. I realized how much participating in the Eucharist makes me a sister to all my brothers and sisters whom I meet on my life's journey.
Eat this bread.